Hey, this is Jason from strengthrunning.com, and this is going to be your 3-minute review of the New Balance RC 1400. I really love this shoe. It's a great middle-of-the-road trainer. It's not super minimalist, but it's not super supportive either. So, some quick specs for you. It's 7.1 ounces. There's an 11 millimeter heel toe drop. You'll see that the upper is actually quite soft and flexible. I ran over 200 miles in these and I didn't have any problems with blisters. So if you're blister prone, this might be a really good shoe for you. The sole itself is also very soft. It's made up of a foam material. There's no hard rubber. There's no medial post. There are some durability issues with that because it will degrade faster, especially if you're running on hard surfaces like asphalt or concrete. But where I think this shoe really shines is the sole. It has great traction. I ran on technical terrain with this shoe and it performed really, really well. So you'll see that this hard rubber here, it has a great grip functionality to it. So if you're running on wet rocks, if you're running on small pebbles or roots, even wet streets, this is going to perform really well for you. Now the drawback to this kind of a sole is that there are these grooves here in the forefoot area, and then there's also some hollowed out areas in the midfoot and closer to the heel. Some debris is going to get stuck in here, especially if you run trails that have a lot of debris like little sticks or rocks. Though, like I said, I ran a lot of technical terrain in this shoe and it wasn't a big deal for me. So who is this shoe for? This is a shoe that I think is about in the middle of the minimalist spectrum. You know, on one side you're going to have shoes like the Soft Star Run Amok, where the upper is just a thin piece of leather with no support, and the bottom is a thin piece of rubber that is flexible from one end to the other. Obviously, the New Balance shoe has a lot more stability and cushioning than that, but it's not going to be as structured as the Nike Lunar Fly here. This shoe is not that flexible. You'll see that I really have to work to push this down. The 1400 is a lot more flexible. The heel and also the height of which this shoe is off the ground is substantially higher than the 1400. So I think this shoe is great for someone who is already used to a neutral, flexible shoe. They don't want to wear a shoe that has a very low heel-toe drop of, say, 4 to 6 millimeters. They're looking for a little bit more support for their Achilles tendon and calf, but they do want a shoe that's light. At only 7.1 ounces, this is a great shoe for road racing, anything from the 5K to the marathon. I would personally consider wearing this shoe for a marathon. I think it's fantastic for the distance, and it offers just the right level of support and cushion. So, if you do run trails and you're looking for a shoe that has more ground feel than your traditional trail running shoe, or if you're looking for a more neutral shoe that is better for workouts or races from 5K to marathon, I think the New Balance 1400 could be a shoe for you. To see the rest of the review, just click on the link below this video if you're on YouTube, or just read the rest of the article on Strength Running. Thanks.